Spencer Cox declared a state of emergency today in 17 counties because of drought.
Snowpack, temperature, water flow all played a crucial role in this decision, we're told. ABC4's Mackenzie Diaz talked with authorities across the state to understand what the declaration means. She's live in the newsroom tonight with more. Hi, Mackenzie. Tell us all about it.
Hi, Brian, Sarah. As Utah heads into the warmer months, the governor's emergency declaration paves the way for additional resources and a focus on water conservation. And in some areas of the state, those measures won't be easy.
Governor Spencer Cox declared a drought emergency in 17 Utah counties.
In the fall, we had kind of dry soil, and that didn't set us up in a good place for our snowpack, because then when it melted, it went into the soil before it went into our reservoirs and our streams.
Laura Haskell is a drought coordinator with the Utah Division of Water Resources and says most of Utah's water supply comes from snowpack. And the governor's office says the snowpack is only 44% of what's normal, but it varies across the state.
In northern Utah, we got a lot more storms. We got more snowpack than they did down south.
But southwest Utah is in extreme drought. Water authorities say the emergency declaration will make more resources available to them, but people will still need to cut back on water use.
We're primarily going to be drawing on those reservoirs, that stored water. So it's important to us that our residents and our businesses cut back on their water use so that we can ensure those reservoirs meet all of the needs this year.
Not only that, but farmers will be forced to make cuts too.
The farmers are going to get just about a third of the water they would normally get.
And state officials are also concerned about wildfires.
Grasses tend to dry out a lot sooner, and they're easily ignitable. And when fuel dries out, that's what increases the wildfire danger.
Even though the drought is a concern, Haskell is trying to stay optimistic.
They do have a lower water supply. The good news is that most of our reservoirs around the state are quite full.
This emergency declaration will likely last for 30 days unless lawmakers extend it. Live in the newsroom, Mackenzie Diaz, ABC4 News.
Mackenzie, thank you. The state has a plan to manage droughts. The plan was written in 2022. We read it tonight, and here's what we learned. There's a committee to determine if there's a drought emergency. It's made up of representatives from each sector, like agriculture, tourism, the Division of Water Quality, who recommend whether the governor needs to declare a drought emergency. The response plan also includes steps that agencies might take as drought conditions worsen, changes you want to know about ahead of time. So if you'd like to learn what happens next as we face a very dry summer, you can read that plan right there for yourself on our website, abc4.com.